Yeah, I just want to say the toxic masculinity is a complete made up word made by females to categorize their decisions and their lack of accountability to do certain actions. Like toxic masculinity is an absolute fucking joke of a name and term.
Why?
I just told you. Women use toxic masculinity as a meaning to justify their actions and their
What
behaviors.
actions?
Let's say they want to fuck 10 dudes in a week. They're going to blame that they can't stick to one of those dudes because they don't want to do anything with that woman.
What? That's not what toxic masculinity is at all. Could you define what you think it is?
Yeah, it's a made up term for women that basically
Well, what do
extracts
we
their
think this made-up
ability
term
to
is?
hold responsibility and accountability.
What do we think this made-up term means?
I just told you.
No, that's what you think it means. I
No, it
mean,
is what it means. It's a made up term
so the
to
definition
back
of
up.
toxic
No,
masculinity
it's
is
a made
a
up
made-up
term.
term.
It's a made up term to deflect your actions as a woman.
Um,
You realize there's way more toxic females in the world than there is males?
really?
Women love to manipulate, yes. Women manipulate far more than men. Far more. As of right
Really?
now, you're doing your eyebrows, right? Why?
Yeah.
Because you want to impress another person. Therefore, that is manipulation.
No, I do it for
Yes, it
me.
is. Yes.
I'm not
Nah, no, no,
promoting.
no. At the end of the day, women say they do the makeup for
See,
their own
that
selves, but at the
right
same
in
time, they're
itself
insecure about
is
their own
very.
looks, so they have to seek validation from another
Why
person.
are you talking over me?
Because you don't want to accept facts over feelings.
No, not at all. So I'm sorry. You want to talk over me because you don't think
Because
that
you're talking feelings over facts.
I'm not. You haven't asked me one question. You haven't asked me what toxic masculinity is. You have no
Toxic
idea
masculinity is
what my
nothing. Literally,
stance
it's
on
fucking air.
it. See, all you've done is come up here and just talk, 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 talk. You haven't asked any questions. You
I don't
haven't
have to
really
ask
tried
questions.
to
I can make a statement
uncover
saying
what.
toxic
See,
masculinity is
again,
a
here
fucking
you are
complete joke.
interrupting,
It's
thinking
nothing. I
that
don't
what
care if I'm
you
interrupting. It's the
have to
point that
say
toxic
is
masculinity,
more
there's
important
no such
than what I
definition. There's
have
no
to
such
say.
word. It's a
Why
made
are
up
you so
word
emotional?
to hold females not accountable for their
Why are
actions.
you so emotional? Is your ego
I'm
so
not.
fragile
I'm
that
not
you
emotional. I'm
have
being very
to
logical,
essentially
actually.
yell over a woman
I'm
to
not
feel?
yelling over a woman. I'm actually
Yeah,
talking
you
over
are.
you because you
You
don't know
can't
how to
treat
listen.
me
You're
with
you're
any
listening
kind
to
of
respond but
respect
not listening to
in my
acknowledge.
own life.
But yet you're listening to listen, but not listening
No,
to
I don't
acknowledge.
need to listen to you. I don't need you to explain things to me. If
Yet
you would
it
like to
clearly you
have
do because you're lacking
we can have
logical
a conversation.
explanations.
See, thank you for coming on and demonstrating exactly what toxic masculinity
It
is.
isn't though. You're just mad because I'm putting a precedent on your behavior.
Well, I mean, yeah. You
Exactly. That's
coming
not
on here
toxic
and
masculinity.
saying that
I'm
women
just
are
holding you accountable for
selectively
your
men.
actions.
I mean, give me a fucking break, dude. You haven't said anything based in fact. In
I have
fact,
though.
the ironic
You
thing
just
is
agreed
that
to the
you
last
say
fact I just said.
everything based
You
in
literally
feeling.
just agreed to the last fact I just said. So how am I not
Yeah,
saying any
I
fact?
agree to your statement that I'm annoyed that you're telling me how I act I blame on men because that is annoying. And that's what I agree
Correct.
with.
Correct. And also, there's no such thing as toxic
I'm
masculinity.
not
There's
hearing me
literally no such thing.
how emotional you are.
I'm not emotional. I'm being very
You
logical.
are very emotional.
How am
That's
I
why
being emotional?
you
How am I
continue to
being in my
interrupt me.
feelings
That's why you
when I'm
continue
pointing
to
out facts?
overtalk. That's why you continue not to listen.
But I have listened to
What have you
acknowledge,
listened
but
to?
you don't. That's the difference. I'm listening to
What
acknowledge.
have
You're
you
listening
listened
to
to?
respond.
No, I am not the one who needs to talk over you.
But yet I'm
You
listening to respond, but you can't
no,
comprehend
see,
anything that
again,
I'm saying.
interrupting.
It's funny that I can repeat back everything you said and respond to you, but you can't repeat anything I said
You
and
aren't
respond back to
responding
me.
to anything to me because I try to talk and you interrupt and talk over me. You won't even give me the space to have a
Why
conversation.
should I?
In terms of
Why
your
should I?
communication,
Honestly, fuck your feelings
why
because
should
everything you're
you?
saying is opinion.
This is my live, and you can't even come in here with a modicum of respect because
Okay?
you
Because
think
here's the
you
thing,
are
at the
more
end of the day,
important.
toxic
Hey,
masculinity is no
hey, you
such
know what?
word. There's no such
What do you
definition.
and a soccer ball have in common?
I get laid.
You get kicked, bro.